After 1 year, the wait is over. Now join Pastor Ron Johnston and a panel of men and women to discuss the news and how it lines up with Bible prophecy. In this world of chaos and upheaval, this is the program that puts it all into perspective. How will we survive? God only knows. So trust Him and listen to the last 7 days, Saturdays at 11 a.m. on GJRB Online. Be aware of this. GJRB wants an issue of challenge. For the next 7 days, be thankful to God, people, and other things in your life, such as family. Make it family first. Many opportunities you might have had, maybe such as being able to have a good job, marriage, anything. You can do this. 3 things every day for 7 days. Go. See what God can do for you. Attention musicians. If you're starting a band or just starting a solo act on your own, go to the place on the internet where you can get equipment at great prices. HelloMusic.com. They have guitars, amps, mixers, and microphones, some at great low prices. Log on today and look at the equipment and the prices. www.hellomusic.com. Like them on Facebook for chances to win guitars, mics, and other band equipment. Remember the name, Hello Music.
That sound more like everyone else than anyone else.
Hey, alright, it's Kid Casper.
Spreaker is the website which turns anyone into a radio DJ. Log on to Spreaker.com for listening to thousands of radio channels and start creating your own radio today.
This is Michael J. Martin, and you're listening to the Gary Russen Program on GJRB Online.
Normally don't play rap on here. I guess that's pretty good. Brand new music from emerging artist the Midnight Orchestra called Chaos. Thought that's a kind of appropriate for what we've been talking about over the past few hours here on the Gary Russen Program on GJRB. Glad you could be with me today. Gary Russen Program, and got some really good stuff. We're going to talk about this next half hour. Our program schedule, once again, we'll talk about that. And post up with the responses you've been having on my social sites. And I've been posting, not reaction. But coming up this half hour to Gary Russen Program, we're going to talk about something real interesting. You know, there's been some big changes in the Cubs lately. As a matter of fact, they fired their last skipper. He's done. Yeah, Renteria's gone. And they're not only that, they're fixing up the stadium. The Cubs, they're changing things. And they introduced Joe Maddon, 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 as the new and the franchise 54th manager. Kind of leads me to that little, like a joke here, okay? This kind of leads me to a joke here, yeah? How many managers does it take for a baseball team to actually get into the playoffs? I don't know what the punchline is, but how many managers you think does it take for a baseball team as the Chicago Cubs to get into the playoffs? What do you think about that? Yeah. Anyway, Very good too. There's a highly anticipated reconstruction at Wrigley Field, and then man was introduced in a press conference that was held at the popular Cubby Bear, which is a bar nearby, and they're working on renovation of the stadium. And one of the changes is that the Cubs got rid of Renteria. He's no longer a manager. They fired him. And former Rays manager agreed for a 5-year, $25 million deal with the Cubs. And this, they just took Rick Renteria and said so long with his papers. And they put in this new guy. And he's anticipating that the fact that maybe next year there are playoff hopes. And we'll talk about that coming up next on Sports Page here on GJRB. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be talking about that. They ousted Rick Renteria. He's gone. It's over. They got rid of him. And the new manager for the Cubs. They canned that guy. He's finished. Then no more. And I think it maybe. I think what they ought to do, and seriously, I'm thinking this, okay? What he needs to do is get pitchers of the same caliber as the pitchers for San Francisco. Because look at San Francisco. They won the World Series. And I knew that I just had this feeling when they were playing against Pittsburgh that night in the playoffs that they were going to go all the way. I mean, it was just written in their cards. I mean, the pitching was just absolutely tremendous, and it just fabulous, folks. I mean, I really think that this team could get somewhere. And I'm really hoping that this happens. I like to see new pitcher, see some new action for the Cubs, and I think it's high time that this happens. So let's hope that the Cubs do something with this, because I'm thinking, hey man. This could be good. This could be good. We're going to see some action here, folks. I really think that it's going to be good for the whole organization to finally get some action in their baseball team, and maybe get some players that'll. We need pitchers that'll throw 100-mile-an-hour fastballs. We need pitchers that'll strike out more than walk a guy till they load up the bases. It's like what the Cubs were doing last season. I mean, we just need some baseball that is better than the baseball that we're seeing with the Chicago Cubs. It's time. It really is time. So what do you think about that? Chat with me now. I got on my GJRB online chat room right now. GJRB online group page. I'm on there. I'm also on my Twitter and Google Plus. So come on board and talk about this. This is stuff that is fabulous. This could change the Cubs. If we get a manager that can really do something with this team, and we can be hopeful next season. I mean, after all, look, in Back to the Future 2, 2015, the Cubs are in the playoffs. So, what could, this is saying something, man. Somebody is watching Back to the Future 2. They're watching. They're seeing, let's get a manager who will do it. Let's get the Cubs in the playoffs. Let's get them in the World Series. So, remember, in that movie, it's depicted that the Cubs are in the World Series. So, maybe Back to the Future Part 2 will be a little bit accurate. Think about it. Wow. Man, think about that. I'm gonna be talking about that. What do you think about that idea? Watch Back to the Future 2. I'm thinking of seeing. I had that movie sometime. I had that movie somewhere in my stack of VHS tapes. Somewhere, I know I do, because I recorded all three several years ago. Recorded all three several years ago. So I managed that. I imagine that they're around here somewhere. I'm hoping they're around here somewhere because I know I have it. So I'm hoping that maybe perhaps I can get this together. So, yeah. How about that? The Cubs in the World Series in 2015. What do you think about that? And your opinions count. I'm in the chat room. Say hello. And I'm in my GJRB chat room right now. Yeah, off of my DJ board on Spreaker. So, hello, folks. Across the United States. Okay. And, let's see. Did you vote yet? Anybody out there vote yet? Because I was looking on my Facebook page here, a moment ago. And, let's see, go back to my main page here. A moment ago, I'll leave this page. A moment ago, I saw a posting on my Facebook page from Fox News. And they're promoting their midterm election coverage tonight on Fox News Channel. So, following all the midterm elections. So you're voting out there. I kind of do my radio show in the afternoon, vote early, so that I get it out of the way so I can be on the air here on the Gary Russen program. So I usually plan to vote early, and so that it's done and it's over with. And I really don't like to reveal who I vote for. I just kind of like that. I kind of make it a personal thing between me and myself and I, and I don't talk about who I vote for. So, but how about you out there voted? Let me know. Love to hear from you. This is the Gary Russen Program, GJRB Online, and we've got some stuff here. People who are asking me to play Candy Crush, saying hello to Marlene, Becky, and Carol Jones this afternoon. And let's see, anybody else out there? Ask Ella Brown status. Here's an interesting one. Let's go to this, see what this is. This comes from Alex Dr. Brown. Something horrible taking place. The church is backsliding within knowing it. This is just a story about this. Okay, this is nothing important that I need to read. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my main page here and see if there's anything else up here. And then I'm going to step back to let's see the page. Oh yeah, Clinton Herald here is our local newspaper. Just posted me on Facebook. And they're saying so far things could be somewhat more promising than it was last year or a year ago. With near normal winter would be better than winter last year.